Hi, thanks for stopping by. I'd just like to thank everybody who viewed my April video, subscribed and liked to my videos. I feel humbled and blessed that so many people watched them. I've been shuffling the cards offline because it takes a wee while, so I'll just give them another reshuffle before we start your reading. While I was shuffling, I felt that you were trying to manifest something for yourself. I feel as if you're in a really good place to get that started, or you have had it started, but I also feel every time you get to near the end of it, or where it's ready to be produced or something, that you start to doubt yourself. And the messages I'm getting is just push past that, Virgo, and get it out there, whatever it is you're trying to do. The green lights go all the way for you. I feel as if you're getting to a good place where you're quite balanced, and I think this is a really good time for you to do whatever it is. It could be a project or something that you've been planning at home, something you've been trying to get forward. It could be a YouTube channel that you feel you want to start, but I feel as if it's green light for you. So your first card is the Eight of Swords. Then we've got the Five of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Swords, the Four of Wands, and Temperance. So for your first card in your home and family, I feel as if, like what I was saying before, whatever it is that you're trying to move forward with, get out your head. Because that's basically what you're doing. You're in your own head. See, if you look closely at this card, you can actually see she's looking in a mirror, and she's tied and blindfolded by her dress. Her dress is actually wrapped round her and it's blindfolding her. And she has a big sword there, so she can cut the ties away and move forward easily. But there's this thing called the ego self. And I'm sure we've all heard the saying, oh yeah, he's got a big ego, meaning that he's boasting about himself. The ego can come in different forms, and it can come in the form of I'm too fat, I'm too thin, I'm not smart enough, or anything like that is your ego self, and it's thoughts that are in your head that no one else actually thinks about you. So whatever's going on in your home life, whatever project you're trying to take forward, whatever you want to start that's new, I feel as if you just have to get out your own head and you'll be able to start that and go for it. And I think it will end up something really wonderful. And you need to put it out there to the world for them to judge, and stop judging yourself, because that's what this is about. You're just basically sitting judging yourself and not giving the world a chance to see the skills and talents that you've got. In your romance and love life, you've got the Five of Pentacles. Now I feel for the singles, it's the same as this. The singles are sitting there saying, oh, I'm never going to meet anybody, I don't feel as if there's anybody out there for me. Well, I feel as if you're wrong. I feel as if you're sitting filling yourself with negative energy, and the law of attractions is that whatever you put out there mirrors back to you. So if you're putting out there, nobody wants me, I'm never going to meet anybody, you're not trying to attract anything back to you. So if you change your mindset and actually put out there, hey, look at me, I'm available, I'm a great person, and I'm sure you would love to be with me. That confidence, that boost. Again, your own head, get out your own head and portray yourself, sell yourself to the people, and show the confidence, and get rid of all the negativity. For people that are in couples, I feel some of you are feeling a wee bit left out in the cold. I feel your significant other isn't putting into the relationship as much as you're putting in, or they're not putting in as much as you feel you would like them to put in. Sometimes this just happens because time passes, or other commitments. You know, you have the kids, you have the shopping, your job, whatever. By the time your husband or partner or whatever comes home from work, you're so tired, you then have to feed them. It all starts again with dishes and all the mundane things in life. And sometimes we just let our emotions, our relationships, all that stuff just slide into the background. So maybe they're feeling the same way that you're feeling, and maybe you both just need to take a night where it's our night. We have to have time for ourselves, break away from all the mundane things in life, break away from the kids, break away from the dishes, and even just, I mean, even if you've no money to go out for a night out, get in the car, pass by somewhere that sells coffee, buy a coffee, sit in a car park, chat in peace and quiet without anybody nattering in the background, without the TV. You know, like, try and remember who that person was you fell in love with. Try and remember the things you had in common. Try and remember the nice things, and they'll come back to you if you just make time to do these things with each other, without distractions and without, you know, the money worries and the bills and all the things that just bring people's lives to a standstill because their heads are so full of this stuff that they forget they're actually people. So in your job sector, you've got the Seven of Swords. Now, what I would say for the people who don't have a job and have been applying and not getting anywhere, and you feel as if the jobs are being stolen away from you, or, you know, sometimes places are a bit sneaky. And I've found this on a personal level, that it's not what you know, it's who you know. And sometimes when jobs are advertised, they're already somebody in line for them who has a relative that works in the place, or, you know, they're just advertising their job because the law says they have to. So if you're going for jobs and you're continuously not getting them, do not let that kill your confidence, because sometimes it's just circumstantial that that job's already taken before it's advertised, but they're just advertising it for the sake of it. And I know that's not nice to the people who are trying to get a job, but it is reality. So don't sit at home thinking, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm never going to get a job, because you just don't know the inside story and all of the circumstances of that job, or how it's been advertised, or if someone's already spoken for it. People that have got a job, I would say, if you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing in that job, then please stop, because you're going to be caught, because someone's watching you. I would say, if you're not doing anything you shouldn't be doing, then watch for someone sneaking behind your back, gossiping, sneaking, you know, like you have a discussion about somebody, but then they go and tell that person all the things you said but nothing that they said. That's the energy I'm getting from this card. If you're a business owner of some sort, retail business owner, watch your staff, because I think I have the feeling somebody's pinching from you. So just keep an eye on that. Be mindful of something being pinched, taken away from you. In your finances, you have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, the number 4 signifies structure, foundations, stability, organising and planning. It's a strong foundation. So for some of you, I think your finances have been going okay, and you have stability. I'm not saying that these are rich or anything, but you have enough, you're getting by. You don't have bill worries, or you know, I can't pay this bill or whatever. For some of you haven't had that stability, but I feel a change coming in for you, and I feel as if the job's prospects are going to be good. Again, get out your own head, stop having the negative thoughts, think of the future and what it can bring for you, and try and move forward. Again, wands are about work, about fast moving action, and the fours are about stability and foundations. So I think that things will start moving forward for you. In your crowning card you have the Temperance, and this is what I was saying at the beginning of the reading. I feel you are coming into a good place. I feel if you get out your own head you'll be balanced. You'll be able to move forward. I feel as if maybe getting back to nature for some of you. Go out, walking your bare feet in the grass, sit in a park, like anything, get some fresh air, dig in the dirt. If you want to plant plants or grow some vegetables, you know, get your hands in the mud. Just some way of getting back to nature, to balance yourself, to be in the moment, not to think about the next step, not to think about what's going to happen if. Just in that moment, you're just back to nature and thinking about right now, and balance yourself. And as I said before, if you're in the midst of any projects or anything, it's a green light, go for it. Don't think about it, get it done, get it out there, and let other people be your judge, because it is not going to be the way you see it. Other people are not going to see things the way you see them. We're our own worst critics, I think. So I have the angel cards and the romance cards here, which I already pre-shuffled before your reading because it just takes too long in the recording. So I'll pull your romance card, and it says, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So again, I think what this is saying to you is, like I was saying, about being in your own head about things and thinking you're not good enough, or they wouldn't like me because I'm fat, or I'm not pretty enough, or all that. It's telling you to get out your own head, open yourself up, portray yourself as confident, portray yourself as you know, it is safe to approach you, and you are looking for love, and you do want somebody to come into your life, because sometimes, like, our expressions shut all that down and people are frightened to approach you. And again, if you're in a partnership of some sort, a committed relationship or whatever, it's saying open your heart and give and receive the highest energy. So again, it's about forgetting that you are in it together, forgetting, you know, you're going through life with the burdens of your life and they're going through their life. Although you are together, you are not really, because you have got your own separate burdens that you aren't really discussing, and you aren't forgetting to forget the burdens and live and just take time out together and spend that quality time forgetting about the bills and forgetting about the dishes and the kids, and, you know, I don't know, buy a coffee, go in the car, buy a coffee. I'm not saying you need to go for dinner and spend a lot of money. Buy a takeaway coffee from somewhere, sit in a car park, and there's no TV, there's no children, there's, you know, just chat between the two of you, and get to know each other again, because sometimes we forget who we're living with and why we fell in love with them and why we actually ended up with them. So I'll pull your angel card, and you have Divine Order, Archangel Raguel, and it says, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. So the illusion is in your head. The illusion is you stuck in your own head. So that ties in nicely. Move by that. Everything's in divine order. So any projects you're started, you know, anything that you're trying to get off the ground, small businesses, anything like that, it's divine order. Everything's happening as it should. So you have the green light to go ahead with whatever plans you're trying to go ahead with. I hope this reading was help to. I hope it helped somebody out there. I hope some of the messages applied to somebody. I started the channel to try and give you an insight, but ultimately it's free will what you decide to do. This is just a wee insight into what the energies are that are coming around for you. And I'll be back in May to do the monthlies, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm sending you blessings. Till next time. Bye.